Um, I hello, this shit. Hello, this is Baybos here. I wanted to start out by saying I didn't plan on making this two-part episode, but you know what? I don't even give a shit. Um, Sorry for the ruckus. Where was I? So you know how Brock Lesnar is scared of Big Show. I don't even know why. They've both beaten each other in the past, and in 2002/3 their rivalry, it was quite clear that Brock Lesnar could beat Big Show, but Big Show's beat him before. But like it matters, they both beat each other. Whoop-de-doo. Why is Brock Lesnar afraid of someone he's already beat? WWE always sends these weird messages. I don't know why. Then they don't think back to history, because they're not that smart. Anyway, 3MB versus Too Cool Rikishi, who's one of my other old favorite mid-card wrestlers. Get the fuck out of my room, Megan. I'm trying to do a review. It's not funny, you shithead. Get out. I apologize for that. My sister is being a bitch. Rikishi, Grandmaster Sexy, and Scotty Too Hottie. I like them a lot too. Andy got to see the Worm and they won. That was pretty awesome. Then the Legends. All in all, that was there. There was Ron Simmons, a.k.a. Farouk, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ted DiBiase, Rikishi, Booker T, Too Cool, Nikolai Volkov, Sergeant Slaughter, IRS, DDP, The Godfather, Hot Rod. Then there was a Bad News Barrett. Bad News Barrett. I don't mind him. He's okay. A lot of people don't like him, but I think he's kind of funny, but he's starting to grow on me. I don't know. CM Punk versus the best member of the Shield, which is Roman Reigns. He is the best. Whenever chaos ensues during a match, he always seems the one to be the ultimate opportunist. Sounds familiar. And pick up with a spear. Like when he's like one of those wrestlers. You see him hit his finishing move, they're usually done. Like in a match, Undertaker tombstone someone, he's done. In a match, Daniel Bryan hits the flying goat. Or that's already the top rope finisher. I'd like to call it the goat's horns, but single leg high knee. I do love that move. Anywho, I say that a lot, don't I? He's done. The Big Show's knockout punch. When you see that happen, he's done, etc. I just felt like the need to give you some examples. It was an awesome match because they both put on awesome matches. Superman punch, I'm loving it. Roman Reigns won. But I thought it was cool that I think New Age Outlaws came out. I don't know, but Jake the Snake came out too, and he put the snake on Dean Ambrose. That was pretty cool. He must have been stoked. I love Jake Snake Roberts. Overall, this Raw was actually one of the best Raws. You'll always have that. To make a best Raw, couple things gotta be so-so or but there's no such thing as the perfect Raw. But I felt like the Raw was pretty good. I'm looking forward to the next week, and especially the week after. Well, I'm done with that. Especially the week after for when Batista returns. If they do things right, the next some more rivalries will be afoot this year. Maybe another Batista and Cena. After all, Cena's the reason he quit. Technically, well, go back to 2010. I was watching then, mind you. I was watching then. And Batista went on. He tried to be like The Rock with the films, but he didn't get that many good films out, I heard, but maybe a couple. Like, I heard Riddick is awesome, but The Rock's just a movie star, just face it. He's awesome. He's right there. Dwayne Johnson, right there. That's 99 edition. 1999. But if they play their cards right, we'll see a Batista, maybe Randy rivalry, hopefully, and maybe a Batista-Lesnar rivalry. I would especially love to see that. Like, right after, like, when Brock Lesnar said, he is the number one contender after the Rumble, and he said if anyone questions him, come out. So Mark Henry, that was pretty badass of Brock Lesnar. He is badass, but by the way, I do like CM Punk. I don't know where he would be in my top 10, but I like my top 5 better. And I like CM Punk better than Daniel Bryan. You know why? Because, Daniel Bryan could get the crowd roaring. But CM Punk, I don't know. I do love his mic skills. He's the closest thing to Stone Cold, because I do love Stone Cold, too. But, Undertaker, when he was a heel, I prefer him face, because, I don't know. Y2J is a pretty good heel. I don't care whether he's face or heel, but he was a good heel, because I remember when I was a mark, yes, I was stupid once, and I used to just, I'd talk to my friends, I'd be like, man, I hate Y2J, he's horrible, he's mean, and everything, and he got some real good heat from me, and that's the object, and mission accomplished. Rob Van Dam's just awesome because he's hardcore and he flips and stuff, and I've seen these old ECW matches, and they were phenomenal. Batista, he's my 4th favorite. I don't like him as a heel. I know they tried him out as a heel for 6 months, and I didn't like it, to be honest with you. I like him as a face because the crowd does get behind him pretty well, and that makes Brock Lesnar my 2nd favorite heel because he's just this massive man who frankly doesn't give a shit about anybody. He just likes to beat the shit out of people. He said that before. I like to hurt people. It's pretty good if you want heel heat, and some superstars are just very freaking good at that. It's not a bad thing either, because you need good. There's always good versus evil, yin yang, good balance, good versus evil. Because without evil, what would be good? Good would get bored. There always has to be evil, and there always will be. I don't care if it's 100 years from now, it could be 100,000 years from now. Good and evil will still be there. There will always be the balance of people that are good and people that, I wouldn't say evil, but not good, basically. But, anyhow, that Raw was pretty amazing for Raws. Probably one of the best Raws I've ever seen out of the 10 years I've been watching, which has been since 2008. So I've been watching 6 years now, and like I said, I've known what it was for longer than that. I've liked it since I was 4 or 5. and I played the games, and I collected the action figures. I still have action figures, and I might show them off. I don't play with them anymore, of course. I'm getting a little too old for that shit. But when I was little, I'd play with them. I'd have, just fake matches and all that jazz. And I really, really enjoyed myself. Sometimes I do miss the younger days. Oh, boy. I am looking forward to what's to come in 2014. They've already announced a lot of